welcome back. So let's jump in. I'm going in with this peanut butter shade. I'm using the Too Faced semi-sweet chocolate bar palette. I recently got this and I did a bonbon palette look, and then I am also going to be doing a peach palette and the original chocolate bar palette. So again, if you have any requests, leave them down below for any palettes that you want me to do. But the Too Faced palettes were really requested, and now I'm working with them and I'm on their PR, so I will be doing all of their new releases. So I use that as a transition shade, and then I'm going in with Puddin', which is a little bit cooler, actually a lot of bit cooler. And I'm going to focus this a little bit lower than the last shade just to kind of give me some definition, but still kind of a transition shade. And I'm using tape, by the way. Sorry, I have so much to say, not enough time. So I'm using tape to keep that sharp line. You can use tape, it's just the cheapest thing, or you could use shadow shields, it's up to you. So now I'm going in with Blueberry Swirl. And I decided to use a brush to kind of sweep this over first just to kind of get a little bit of color down. And then I'm going to go in with a flat kind of concealer brush, which I sprayed with Fix Plus, and I'm going to really pack that on because I want this to be really dramatic and really vibrant. So I'm going to bring it up again a little bit above my natural crease because I do have hooded eyes, and this is where the tape is going to help you. Once you get it on your lid, you're going to kind of wing it out or pull it out, and that tape will give you that sharp line as you see. So again, you can use shadow shields or tape or a credit card, whatever you have on hand, but the tape is just the cheapest thing, and it's what I had on hand. So after that, I'm going in with Truffled, which is a deeper kind of mid-tone brown, and I'm using that brush again. You guys know I love this Cosette brush, and I am just going to kind of deepen that area above the blue just to make it look more seamless and more blended. And then I'm going to apply some liner. I'm using my Artist of Makeup liner, and I'm doing a wing, and the tape should help you too if you struggle with wings. I was kind of like wonky with my wing this day, so it took me a little bit to get it right, but just apply a wing because we're kind of going for that elongated eye look in this tutorial, I guess, so that's where the tape comes in. So I'm going to apply these lashes. These are Icon lashes, Lash in the City, and they're really pretty. They're synthetic. Well, no, they're 3D silk, sorry. So she has mink, which I don't wear, but she's transitioning into a lot of silk ones. So now I'm going to apply my concealer. I've been loving this lately. I've had it for a while, and I just started really using it more lately, and I really like the way that it applies and blends out. Again, I do think you need to get your beauty blender super saturated for this concealer because it is quite thick and full coverage. So we're going to apply that everywhere we want to highlight, and we are going to kind of blend it out. And I applied right under my wing so that it's going to be super sharp and super bright, so that you have kind of the contrast of the eye look, really sharp line, and then we're going to go for that really highlighted under eye look. So once you're done blending that out, we're going to go in cream contour. I had used this in my last tutorial, and I like the way that it blended out. So I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toast. I really like these. I just feel like they blend so nicely, and I don't find any skipping or patchiness, and I also like the applicator. It's just super convenient. Then I'm using the Artist, I think this is the 6 brush. These are really nice. These are really nice for cream contouring, let's say that, or for foundation. I feel like you don't need to get a whole set. If you really are someone that likes to do cream products, these are worth investing in, but I think you need to maybe just grab 1 or maybe 2. The Oval 6 is what I use for my face, and I believe the Oval 4 for my nose. And then we are going to apply some setting powder. I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent this time. We're going to apply that pretty heavily and just everywhere that we highlighted. So I'm pretty much going to look like a powder face. And you look crazy there for a minute. So it's okay though, after we put that on, we're going to wipe it away. So you would usually let it sit for 5-10 minutes maybe, but I'm wiping it away now. The power of editing, I can skip the 5 minutes. And I am going to go in and contour. I love this contour palette, this shade specifically. This is the Morphe 9C. And there I go again with that Tom Ford brush. I just been loving it, man. I just feel like it's so beautiful and it just blends so nicely, but goddamn, it's expensive. So now I'm going to bronze my face. I'm using this new bronzer I got from Laura Mercier, and I used a Morphe brush for that. And then I'm going in with this new blush I got as well. This is Laura Geller Pink Grapefruit. And then we're going to highlight. I wanted to use this a little bit more. This is the Tarte Twinkle palette. And I'm going to use the golden shade. There's like a gold, a pink, and then like a matte one in the middle, which isn't the matte one in the middle, no. But the gold shade, it's okay. I'm not like, it's a subtle, let's say it's subtle. So I thought I wanted to go in for a little bit more and use the Artist Couture Gold Digger. This is like holy grail status. I love this. It's super glowy. So after that, we're going to finish the eye look. I'm going in with Bon Bon. It's a kind of a shimmery, peachy shade. It didn't really show up as much, so in hindsight, I could have probably skipped this step. But I'm just sweeping that on my lower lash line, and then we're going to go in with peanut butter again, which is going to bring a lot of warmth back in. And I'm using a small Morphe brush. Everything will be linked down below, but I really love this brush for the under eye. And I'm just going to keep sweeping on this color until I have a little bit of smokiness, and I'm going to go back in with Truffled, which is the deeper brown. And I'm going to use a flat definer to really give me some definition on that lower lash line. And just kind of smoke it out. You can bring it down too, but this is a really great kind of brush shape if you need to get some like super like depth down there. Why do I say super 18,000 times? If you need to get some intensified depth, let's just say that. So now I'm going in with this eyeliner from Makeup Geek, and I really like this. I just thought, you know what, let's bring something different into this. Let's kind of zhuzh up the look. So I applied that in my waterline and then lower on my lower lash line, and I'm sweeping it out. And I'm going to go back in with that peanut butter shade again because I really want this to be blown out. And I'm going to kind of bring it really low. I was going to say super again, what the hell. Really low underneath to kind of bring back that warmth and give you that smoky look. So now I'm going to apply some mascara. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. You can use any mascara you have. And then when you're done with that, we're going to go for lips. I'm using this new Gerard Cosmetics Everything Nice liquid lipstick. Really pretty. I feel like it'll look beautiful on all skin tones. And I put a picture on Instagram and everybody went crazy over it. So this is a beautiful one, and that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I have more videos coming your way. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.